let's get into it. I don't remember where I saved, but I suppose I'll find out. Yep, right now. Oh, I've actually got to change the stream title. So, 1 second. My bad. I've mentioned it, I've complained about it plenty of times before on stream, but my PS4, when I go live, it takes the stream title from my last stream, rather than whatever I set as being the stream title. So, sorry, bear with me. Okay, we're good now. But yeah, Barco, I'm really enjoying it. The music does slap. You're right. It's extremely good. Oh yes, that's right. We saved just below the elevator that will take us back up to the Forgotten Crossroads. We'll work our way back up to the new icon on the map. Hi, Steedling. How you doing? Welcome. Let me just remember my controls here. What have I got? I've got a dash. I've got... that's map. Circle is heal, right? And then triangle is nothing. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure there'll be a couple moments where I screw that up. Oh yeah, we're right at the top of the City of Tears, right? Let me just take another look at the direction we're going. Ah yeah, just straight to the left. Oops, I forgot about that. Mate, I'm doing well. I had my work Christmas party last night. Oh my god. How do I do this again? Oopsie. Okay. Oh, that's right, I've got the wall climb now as well. Okay, there we go. We do not want to start off with a death. Marvi, how are we doing? Good to see you. Double tap map button gives you the full map. What's the map button again? Yeah, cool. That is a very good tip. Thank you, Parko. And don't be afraid to give light spoilers. Maybe ask if there's something you want to tell me. But I'm not too concerned. I've watched people stream the game a couple of times, and I've actually been watching a little bit of the sort of the lore videos on YouTube. Has some like nice bedtime viewing. So I've been exposed to a little bit of the world. Not too much. I don't want to spoil too much for myself, but I'm getting a little bit of an idea of why things are the way they are in this world. Moss bag. Chome's first. You guys were all too slow. Moss bag, is that the channel? Marvy got in second. Well done. Okay, let's just again not die. Straight away. Marvy, I'm doing great. I was just saying to Steedling before, I had my work Christmas party last night, and I woke up deeply dreading the hangover, the imminent hangover I was about to experience, and then I woke up at about 7 and I took an Advil and went back to sleep, and woke back up at 10 and felt near perfect. Oops. Okay, that's the death. First death of the evening. Moss bag. Okay, I'll check out the channel then. Chome, I'm not going to completely dox myself on the stream, but I work for a popular fintech company that you may be familiar with. Helps you budget for items you wish to buy when you may not be able to afford them immediately. I'm not a huge advocate for the company myself, but it is a means to an end. They allow me to work there while I study, and they pay me quite generously, and so I remain. I want to see what's down here. This seems like a... I mean, this area was inaccessible previously because of the way that the elevator was positioned. So, oops, 1 second. Apologies. Yes, Steedling, it is nice that I didn't have a hangover. It was, I mean, I really should. Okay, is this another shortcut we're opening up here? Cool. And what will this lead to? Oh, this is probably an area I've been, hence the shortcut, right? I'll take another look at the map in a second, once I've healed. That is a really good tip that you've given me, by the way, Parker. Okay, I don't think I've been down here. Oh, we got a mask piece. Cool. I'm gonna need that now too. Hopefully just need the 3, and then I'll get a little bit more. I think that was for the health, right? Okay. We continue on. How is everybody doing today? Let's not make it all about myself. Stealing you at work at the moment? Okay. Oh, there is another path that I missed just up above where I am. I had noted that the last time I was Oh, is it do we have a train station? Oh, Steedling. I'm so glad that I can... Oh, sorry, Chame. Thought it was Steedling talking there. I'm so glad that I can accompany you on your dog walk. Hello. Tiso. I don't think... Did we meet Tiso? No, I think I can afford that. I've got so much gear. I should go spend some of that, huh? Connection. Oh, okay, I met him in Dirtmouth already. Or Dirtmouth? Cool. Called him. I'll leave him there. Done with work. Snowstorm tomorrow. How exciting. Or terrifying, depending on your point of view. We're just continuing up, aren't we? I've completely lost lost track of my intuitive sense of the shape of this place. But I'm sure it'll return in no time. Oh, that's right, I got the new nail. I was wondering why my attacks were doing more damage. I'm forgetting everything now. Did I ever reach the bench bottom right? Let me have a look. Now we're talking bottom right in the Forgotten Crossroads? I did. There is a bench location there. Oh wait, unless I couldn't get there for whatever reason. But I feel like the icon only unlocks, or only shows up when you activate the bench, surely. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'll check that out in a second. Where would I have to go for that? Okay, we'll work it out. Oh, I remember where we are now. I will have to continue looking at the map though. It only shows up when you see it. Okay, well I'll go check that out after I've gone to see whatever the map wants me to see in that that egg room, which is right here. Hopefully it's not a boss, and then I'm about to lose all my geo. Temple of the Black Egg. Can I inspect this or something? No. nothing has unlocked here. So was that map marker incorrect, or am I misinterpreting what I'm supposed to be looking at? Wish I could zoom in a little bit more. Oh, unless it's telling me to go to Dartmouth. Well, I'm right there anyway, and I need to spend some of this geo, so I'll check it out, and then I'll see if I can work out what the map marker is. Does this end? It was just marked after you looked at the fountain. Oh, so nothing, there's nothing to look at yet. Okay, my mistake. Well, I've got the simple key, so let's open this up. I don't remember where I got the key from.
Really?
Oh, hello. Who are you? I like your vibe. Gigi. The Confessor. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world like black stains. Oh, so this is, it retrieves your body. They retrieve your body. That's cool. That's nice. Appreciate that. Okay, well, let's spin this geo. Oops, nope. Alright, the heck down. It's not incorrect, it just told me something new. Right, my mistake. I was incorrect, is how I should have phrased that.
Bapanada.
I'll get the, I'll check the other store first, and then any leftover money I have will be used on markers. Yeah, let's get this. I mean, I can afford all of these. Cool. Bapanada. She's cool, man. She's my favorite character so far. Oh, that's right. This was what I wanted. I wanted to get this. Ooh, maybe I save my geo then, and I just go and farm some very quickly, because I should have purchased that as a priority rather than buying that mask fragment. I'm gonna farm a little bit of geo and grab that little flight lantern. Lantern unlocks new areas. Well, there we go. I need that then. There was a very dark space that I went to. In fact, I marked it on my map, if I remember. Ah, the Stone Sanctuary. So once I get the light, I can go into that area again. Key kind of does the same. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, all of the boys around here are dead because I already killed them. Okay. Well, actually, maybe I should head down into that bottom right area and get that. Oops, get that bench. If I didn't already, and if I did, it'll just be good to check it anyway. And it looks like there are some other areas, some other rooms in that bottom right area that I did not visit yet. So this way, no. But this is also another direction that I haven't been yet. So lots to see, lots to do. The key. Well, I did get a simple key for Gigi's house. Is it possible that there are multiple locks for multiple places? Okay, well, you've got a shield, I see. Well, no. You shan't be the one to kill me. Oh. Don't get very many geo from these kind of enemies, huh? Yeah, I imagined there was multiple doors to unlock. Oh wow, that enemy was so intimidating to me the first time I encountered it. Oops. That's a nice feeling in any game to feel, because you know I haven't even really. The only real buff I've received is on my nail. Oops. I haven't got any health buffs. Well, I suppose I've got I've got the dash and stuff now. But in terms of like killing things, I don't have like that many new abilities. So the only difference now is my perspective, which I suppose should be a lesson I'm learning in Dark Souls as well. But it's not sinking in quite the same in that game. Let's head down this way. Is this? Oh yeah, that's right. This is where I fought the bug. I mean, they're all bugs. The fly, the mother fly. Cool. Little song. Oh, hello. Okay. Salubra. A charm store. Cool. What have you got for me? Oh, lots to look at. Charm notches. Okay. Those are useful. I do need notches. What are the charms she's got though? The blue liquid life plug. This charm seeps lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution. A long nail. Great. Steady body. Stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around. That's cute. Spell strength. The crystals help you to focus. I don't know what that means yet. The baby's spawning from the orange thingy's corpse. Yeah, no, I did forget a couple times there, but I have now committed that to memory. Or hopefully, we'll see. I feel like I should prioritize these notches, huh? Might get a couple. And I'll continue farming for the... Yeah. Oh, I can't get one. Oh, I need more charms to buy them. Cool. Yeah, I've noticed that you can have a little chat to the shopkeepers from the right. And I am very much into lore, so I'm always looking for more world building. My headphones are making strange noises, so I'm just going to loosen them a little bit. See if that works. Okay, there we go. Oh, charms like each other. Oh, okay, so there's combinations of charms that increase their efficacy. Is this based on anything I'll be able to tell from looking at them, or is this purely a test and see kind of situation? Third or fourth? Let me see. We're here. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, it's Andy. Sorry, I thought Andy and Chome have the same colored names. I'm just going to turn my brightness up so I can see the names better. Andy, you're like 5th or 6th now, I think, at this point. But thank you for joining. Regardless, you are here. Sorry, I thought it was Chome telling me to look at these charms again. So the one I like here a lot is Long Nail. So I think I'm going to grab that. And let's see, I'm not going to be able to use it because I need 2 notch costs, right? Oh yeah, I need a bench, that's right. So I think I need to take something off to, what have I got currently? I definitely need the Wayward Compass. I might take off Gathering Swarm just because I'm mostly collecting the Geo as I see it anyway, and I'm going to try Long Nail for a little bit. See if that feels better. If I can't tell the difference, maybe I'll switch it back. Size does matter. Oh, this this is new as well, right? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't come down here. Weird, why did I ignore this whole section? I must have just been extremely lost. Yeah, I totally missed all of that. Okay, so now that I've seen this bottom right area, I might go up to the top right here. Unless there's somewhere else that I've missed that looks good. There's no way I can get to from the green path that I could see. There was more to the City of Tears, but I have a feeling I'll be going back there quite a lot. Fungal Wastes, there was the other Mantis Village, there's the boss down the bottom there, but I don't think I'm equipped for that yet. Okay, let's go to this top right section. Oh, Invader Zim was in there. I know who you mean by that. That's the shopkeeper, right? It does look a bit like Invader Zim. And yeah, I must have not gone left after meeting. Yeah. There we go. I remembered to kill the babies. This was also an area that I couldn't get through yet. Oh yeah, I need some sort of, I need another key or something. Oops. Oh. Maybe having the Geo Collection charm is a good idea. In rooms like this where you'd have to drop down to collect them all. No, I want to hear the nicknames. Don't apologize. Yeah, that is actually kind of annoying to have to... But maybe it's just this room, because it's such a... It's a tall climb. So it's a long fall. Oops. Speaking of fall... Was this? Oh no, that's not the path. There was something up there, I think. Previously. No longer. Oh, the parry. Pretty good. It was just up and to the right from here, correct? Yes. Oh, this was also a dark area. So, was I wrong about where... Was I wrong about the Stone Sanctuary being... where I needed to go with the light? Maybe I remembered incorrectly. I think I was remembering that area there. Well, there's still another path to the top right up here, so we'll try that out too. I guess the good thing about this game is that if you can't... it's always worth like going back and looking at every place you go. Oh, that's right, I remember this. I remember this friend. Myla. Okay, well, maybe I'll check out what's going on up here. Oh, again, I'm remembering now. I need Slam. I don't have it yet. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, well that eliminates this. I think I've seen everything in Forgotten Crossroads. There does seem to be a couple... It's like a little path just to the right of where the boss room was. And there's a room to the left of the ancestral mound area. Heading towards Green Path. There was also, actually there is another part of Green Path to the top left. Oh, that reached back up, I guess, to the left of King's Pass. So maybe I should go back up there, because I didn't really fully explore that area either. Okay, there is lots to see. Okay, you've got some. What are the names? The nicknames? Flymilf, it wasn't me. 4 bugs in a bush trench coat. Waifu and Skinny Legends. The Skinny Legends are the mantises, I imagine. Waifu is Buffanada, whatever her name is, surely. 4 bugs in a bush trench coat. Don't remember that. Oops. Oh, these are the bosses. Oh, I thought you were giving me the nicknames for all your favorite characters. Okay, can't get up there. Oh, good. This is actually good for filling in my my hunter's journal. Killing all these very basic enemies that I don't really get to see too much in the later parts of the game. Okay, we'll check out this area down to the bottom left. Oops. Hearing some singing or something as well up here. Oh. How did I miss you? Always worth coming back. Oh, the Owen Wilson shrooms, yeah. I absolutely lost it at those when I first encountered them. So funny. I hope maybe I'll go back there again just to see them again tonight. Okay. Oh, this was, I couldn't go any further because I didn't have a wall jump, and now I do, so. Did I notice, you did notice that I associated waifu with this Zelda? Yes. Well, look. What can I say? I've made my allegiances clear. Okay. Oh, I can just drop down here. I don't need to walk kick there. Okay, there's nothing there. That. Oops. It's telling me to look. Oh, gotta get used to the. I've been playing a little bit more Spelunky than I thought I would be. I thought I'd kind of given the game up, but you never really give Spelunky up, I suppose. And it does kind of mess with my. It does kind of mess with my ability to play other platformers, because it's got such specific controls. It's this way. Oh, okay. We got a boss. Was not expecting that. Okay. Straight away. Okay. Cool. Nice early boss. I wish I had stopped off at a closer bench. Never mind. There's one right there at the ancestral mound, so I can travel all the way along the bottom path there. That seems to be the quickest way. Oh, actually, I can't reach up there. Oh no, I can over here, right? Yep. Okay. Alright. Straight into it. I was low-key hoping to see a boss early tonight, so I'm not too upset by this. Always be mentioned, that's it. Always be healing and always be mentioned. I remember this room. Another very intimidating room when I first reached it. Oops. it's not worth benching up here. No. I am noticing the length of the long now. Honestly, I quite like it. As I think I said a couple times during the last stream, this game is just is it this way for the bench? This game just feels better and better with each new move and new ability. Oh, that's right. Is this leading up to the shaman's hut? It is. So where was the bench? Here. Did I miss it? Am I in the wrong area? There was a little room I could get up to back where the spiky went, the API key. That's a funny typo. Am I in the wrong? Oh wait, I think the bench was in the shaman's hut, wasn't it? Can't do that. Can't do cheeky wall climbs there. Yeah, Steedling, it's definitely it didn't take long for this game to really grow on me. Yeah. Developer typer, that's it. I'm familiar. Cool. Was it down? No, it wasn't. This way. Was there? Oh, there's a. Oh, it's on the other side. There must be a shortcut or something that unlocks after I beat the boss, maybe. The boss baby. Okay, so before I go into this spider boss, any good tips for fighting it, or is this just a fairly standard keep your distance and watch for openings kind of situation? Oops. Dash over him when he spits the Fanta up. Okay, that's good. I did get that impression when I saw him do it the first time, so I'm glad to know that it was the correct impression. There's no dodging, it's full coverage. This is all good. Is there any more? Ooh. Okay. So that time I just wasn't expecting the jumps to come so quickly. I think I can get it this time though. Maybe I should. I definitely should be utilizing my my magic more. I never tap that circle button, and this might be a good opportunity to be doing that. Maybe I should go in with full soul just so I can get an early hit off on it or something. It was here, right? Yeah. Oh. Stalactites. I forgot you were in this game. Oh, no need to farm soul. We got our farm right here. Small farm. Check out the address before the boss. There's a soul statue. Oh, okay. I think was that not what I just found? Was that not the soul statue that I just encountered? Might be a good idea to check out this room anyway, just in case there's something I'm missing. Oh, there's another soul statue. Great. Is that what I saw? It is. Okay, There was no real point doing that, but good to know it's there. And then what's up here? Oh, this just leads me back, right? Cool. So this area is purely a boss battle. Cool. I do like how the game presents that structure. I'm definitely far more able to I'm far more able to understand the structure of this world than I am the areas of Dark Souls, because I know it's a similar thing where like things are kind of optional and you just like you naturally travel around and see things, but maybe because it's a 2D game, whoops. Okay, I see. I see what you mean about full coverage now. Oof. Okay. That's how you get the dash over. You need to do a tall jump. Okay. Does this guy have anything else for me now that I've gotten a little further? Okay. I wondered. Yeah, I got the move now. I didn't see it immediately. It felt like I couldn't reach over it, but I can. Paco Island says 2D platformers have to get more creative to establish structure, but they're more effective. Yeah, I think I just think the sort of established way of doing. Oops, dash down instead of dashed across. Yeah, I think, you know, it's. Every time I say this, I have to preface it by saying I know it's old hat and it's a little cliche, but you know, this game is very easily comparable to Super Metroid, and I think all it's done is take that that general principle of the way the map is laid out, because even that game had sort of secret optional areas with additional items and stuff. Okay, let me just, oh, no good. It's a quick bug. I was also probably not concentrating as much as I should have been. Oh, you know what? It's time to crack my beverage. Tonight I'm going to be drinking a creaming soda, Pepsi Max, which this has been my fave recently. My fave diet soda. It's got an extremely good creaming flavor. It doesn't taste artificial like a lot of your standard creaming sodas. Plus it's got that Pepsi Max freshness. And no, I'm not sponsored by Pepsi. I'm really glad that this boss isn't far away from the bench. Makes it way easier to justify going out of my way to fight it. Keep forgetting you can just drop straight down. There we go. I'll finish my thought before I go into the boss this time. You do like the Soul Edge HK? Yeah, it's very noticeable, and it's welcomed. I think honestly the addition of those elements, those like more sprawling exploratory elements to an already exploration heavy genre like Metroidvanias is extremely effective, and I would argue even more effective than Dark Souls proper. so I gotta dodge those swipes as well. Oop, I did it. Oh, a little late there. So when he does it when he's sort of far away, it's actually kind of tough to dodge. Oh. I need to kind of stay close. Yeah. Oh, parried. Hey, is that it? Ooh. Good boss. Really fun. Really fun. Good start to the stream. Hey, we got the mask filled up too. That's nice. Good stuff. Okay. What else we got now? So there's, I guess we go, I want to go back to that area in Green Path that I didn't properly, well, it's not even in Green Path, it's like it comes up the top left. I don't even know if that's like a separate area or not. The one thing I haven't spoiled for myself is the map of Hallow Nest. So I'm not too certain how much I missed of that top left area. I hope, maybe my map friend is up there and I can purchase from him. I don't think I can. Oh, can I dash through those black shield doors, like the black energy doors? Can I dash through that? Because if so, I can go back to the Fog Canyon. Is that what's below Green Path? Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Parker. Appreciate the support and the help. So I'm thinking if I can dash through those shields, I can go back down to is that rhetorical? Oh no, I'm asking if you got the answer, then that will be helpful. It would save me a lot of time if I was gonna go back there. I can't currently. Okay. Thank you. That's good. Okay, well in that case, yeah, there is that top left area above the King's Pass. And then there's more City of Tears, the top right of City of Tears. So I'll do that first. We'll go up to Green Path. I loved Green Path's vibe anyway, so having a reason to go back there will be nice. I might as well make my way back up to Dertmouth and use the station from there, because I'm not too far from it. It would be nice if I got all of the geo that I needed, but nevertheless. See my friend? Let's go to Green Path, buddy. Take me there. I'm a Sordo. Cool. Almost forgot to unmute my mic there. That would have been great. Forgot how good this music is. This is gonna be. You know what? I should add this. I should really add this game soundtrack into my my study playlist. What I think of each of the areas so far. Green Path has been my favourite for... actually, Green Path and City of Tears were both so surprising. I hope that surprise continues. I hope I continue to experience areas where I go like, oh, I didn't know that this game was going to have that kind of an energy. Because when I got to Green Path, I was so stunned. Because I thought the whole game was going to be very Victorian and gothic. I suppose it still has those elements, but it's so lush. And then City of Tears was just yeah, just marvelous. This game has ended up being very different to what I had imagined it would be. Oops. Not a bad kill there. Oh, it's got ranged attack. I didn't even know that. Oh, I did know that it had that. I just forgot. Stack of geo there. We're trying to go up, right? Can't dash up yet. I wonder if that ever happens. Probably not. Bucko, it is a bummer that people quit after the first hour, but I mean, I think most people quit most games after the first hour. It's astounding. I don't know if you've ever looked at, like, the percentage of people who get like very early trophies. Like if I'm always fascinated looking at trophy data when I play a new game, and you know, there's always like a trophy that's like one of the first things you do, and oops. And you know, like there's always going to be people who install the game and like boot it up once and never play it, so they're not going to be counted in that really. Oh, I don't have a map for this area, so how do I get up there again? Oh, that's right, just go this way. I remember this area now. But even like people who don't finish like the first chapter of the game, it's always like 80% of people who oh, this was where I fought that creature. This is where I fought the giant roly-poly. Oh, so did I already exhaust all of the paths here then, in that case? No, I didn't. Oh, boss? Oh no, this is where that battle happened. So I can't get up there yet. Is that the idea? There's something there though, right? Or is that light just coming in on the item that I got? Okay, well maybe I have seen everything that this area has to offer. Okay, then I'm at a bit of a loss. Maybe I should try that mantis boss. Maybe I'm ready for it. That part I climbed through just now. I just hit a grub. Mm. Can hear it on the other side of that wall, I think. Oops. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Paco. Cool. Was that it? Did I see it all? I want to check it again just in case, because I would hate to have gone all the way up there and done all of that and missed some other part. It's funny that it still plays the frantic boss music when the boss is dead. Oh, there was more. Where am I now? Oh, okay. Cool. Howling Cliffs. Okay. Great. Now, I'm assuming this is actually not far from where you start the game, right? This was sort of the energy of the beginning of the game. There was like wind and what's over here? Ooh, the King's Idol. That's cool. Wind too strong. Feels like there's something up here as well. I'm kind of getting sick of collecting the Geo, but I like my my combo of charms. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Interesting. Yeah, no, oh, we got a journal? Cool. More secrets. Where will this lead? What's this? Corpse of a large bug. Sure is. This area feels extremely ominous. Is there something I'm supposed to see? Okay. Alright, we'll climb a little bit higher then, because there was more to see, I believe. Oops. Maybe later. Cool. Good. Oh yeah, this was where I came before. Yeah, I like the money getting collected. I can't change my charms just yet, can I? I need to be on a bench. Maybe I'll take off the quick dash, because it isn't as quick as I would have liked it to be. Hey. Where are you? Up, maybe up higher? Where's my map friend? There he is. In this direction I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the cavern. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Oh, cool. So there's a bench up there. Well, I'll continue up along there in that case. If I can. Oh, spooky. Can't come here yet. Soon. Let's put another marker here. So far I think I've pretty much just used markers to point at dark areas and I can't remember the other. There are two markers down here in the fog canyon. I think that's what that area was called. I do not remember why I placed them there. Points of interest. It is very funny to me how content the map friend is while his wife is upset at the store, at the shop. Whoops, no. That was bad platforming. How embarrassing. That's not what I'm known for. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to stream next. What pairing of games I'm going to put together for probably January. I think I had in mind I was going to continue playing Dark Souls through January if I didn't finish it in December, but I do not think I am going to continue playing Dark Souls for very much longer. I'm going to try and beat the I'm going to try and beat the Gaping Dragon where I got to last time. Oops. I fell much further down than I thought I did. But I do not think I'm going to continue much further with the game. It's just not what I'm built for. Cool. Oops. Oh boy. Terrible. But I do want to spend a bit more time with this game. But I think I can see a lot of this game by the end of December. So now I'm thinking that it might be a good time to start considering the options for my January games. Is this the right direction? Oh no, I wanted to go down to the bottom there for the bench. Is it enter? Oh, hello. This seems very this seems like a lore spot. It seems like seems like it might have some significance to the story, whatever it is. You've been playing secure on hard mode. Oh. Nail Master Martyr. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Cool, look at this guy. Sick. Cool, what a cool ass game. Oh, I thought I would get to do some training. Oh, we get a Zelda spin, huh? Release a button while holding up or down to perform the Cyclone Slash. I consider you to be... I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child.
Bam. Finnen.
You got more for me?
Bam. Finnen.
Okay, so that's just a standard if you're not holding up or down, and then if you hold up... I don't really see what the difference is when you hold up or down. Does it... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be different. Am I, Did I read that wrong? It felt like... Release plus up. Oops. Oh, it's not different currently? Interesting. Actually, I'm going to reconfigure these. Let's take the Dash Master off and we'll get back the Gathering Swarm. I think it's for the best. So it's not different currently. So why did it tell me to do it then? Guess we'll find out. Oh, and this, I assume, leads us back to the beginning. Yes, the King's Pass, where the game begins. Very cool. Stay tuned, okay. I will. Look forward to it. How cool that they incorporate the opening of the game back into the space you can travel through. That's really it's really fun. It's a really good way of having you feel more more in touch with the world, with the structure of the world they built. Really cool. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Parker. It would not be a Metroidvania if you couldn't go left at the start. Really good point. But I feel like not many of the Metroidvanias that aren't Metroids or Castlevanias really take that to heart in their design. I can't think of another. Most of them, I'm trying to think of the big ones. God, I can't even think of the big ones off the top of my head. Like the ones that I played, like the ones I've really enjoyed, like Dandara and Iconoclasts, and those are just like the last two, I guess. Oh, I missed a few rooms. Bummer. I missed there was the dark area, which I didn't want to go to without having my light.